Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever I am catching you. I just wanted to jump on and do a quick little ramble, and I wanted to do another affirmation card because I like these and I haven't done one in a while. Some hand sounds, some fabric. Because of the pets, I feel like I'm always covered in fur. And every time I brush off the fur, I'm like, man, I wish I was filming right now. How are you doing? How's your week going? It is Wednesday. If I post this tonight, it is Wednesday night. So we are halfway through the work week. Y'all, can you hear the sirens? Sorry if that's loud. Can I? Wow. I didn't know you could pause a recording with the iPhone. That must be the new iOS. I hope that wasn't too loud. I'll go back and listen and see if it was super loud, because it's kind of loud. Fire engine, fire trucks still going crazy over here because there are still fires out here in LA. I actually just saw there's a new one that just broke out. Kind of close to, not super close, but fairly close. So I need to see. When I saw it, it said it was only one acre, so I don't think it's a big one, but obviously the scary thing about California wildfires is that they spread so quickly because it's so dry. But hopefully they are going to address that really quickly. Y'all, Americans are back on TikTok. We survived. The last video I made, I was grieving the end, and it was all a farce. It's just a farce. It was just a facade. Oh my god. My kitty cat does this new thing lately. Her new that's her literally opening a cabinet drawer. Okay, hang on. Wow, so many interruptions. We'll see how long she wants to behave. I can hear her rummaging around. She is like a puppy. She's always looking for something to get into. She's my naughty little girl. Anyway, that was crazy, huh? Are you on TikTok, or any of you on TikTok? If you're American, crazy times. FYP is weird now, huh? It's bizarre. I'm not seeing a lot of people that I'm mutuals with or people that I used to follow. I'm seeing a lot of new faces, so who knows what they did while we were gone. If you're not American and you're on TikTok, tell me what they said about us while we were gone. I saw some really funny stuff, some really cute stuff, and I like the just gentle ribbing, you know. But man, y'all, oh my gosh, oh god, here she comes, hang on. This is so not restful. She is so disruptive. But and the way she like was napping, and then when I started doing stuff, like actually recording something, she was like, oh, I think I'm gonna come be near you and make a lot of noise now. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was kind of funny, some of the videos, so if you saw any good ones about the stuff about the Americans being gone, they were making me laugh, so please let me know if you did. Anyway, crazy times, crazy times. I think obviously if you are an American, you know, everyone knows, but if you are an American, and if you're in my circles, my community, you have concerns and fears and anxieties about our new government, and if you're not in the US, it affects you also, because who knows what he's gonna do, right? On day one he pulled out of World Health Organization again. Pardoned all of those criminals. He's doing the most. So what can we do? What can we do? You know, I think there's such a fear. I saw this one thing that was like, if you wondered what you would have done in 1930s, when Hitler was coming to power, and if you thought, oh, I wouldn't have stood by while that was happening, and you're like, if I was there, I would have done something. Well, this is our time, you know. And it's hard, it's scary, it's hard to know what the right thing to do is. How do we resist in a way that doesn't cause harm? And I think for me, it is doubling down on your communities. Do you see all this cat fur? It's all Riley, it's all her fault. She's always messing with me. I think it's doubling down on your communities. It is really building community. I think really keeping your ears and eyes open, you know, making sure you are being a safe and supportive person, place, like, for those around you, especially marginalized groups, especially groups that are at risk. Being a safe, I think, building community, being a known safe person during a crisis. And what I mean by that is, you know, very much like a see something, say something, right? But also, before you get to that point, I think being, as much as it is safe to do so, being a publicly safe person and making sure it is known to people in your communities that you are a safe person to come to or talk to if people need support, that kind of thing. I think there are a million ways to show resistance and to unify and unite. You know, they're saying with TikTok, the algorithm changing, it's like they're trying to separate us. And so I think it's like continuing to connect as much as possible in any way that we can. I was saying this thing about like my FYP is different. I don't see a lot of the people that I normally would see. I'm seeing a lot of new faces, and I'm gonna start being really active again. I really was not active for a long time, and I'm gonna try to be really active again with all kinds of stuff, just whatever random stuff, just to continue to connect with people, because even though I'm not seeing the people I used to, I'm seeing new faces that I don't know, and so it's like my message might not get to the people that I used to know, but it'll reach new audiences, and their messages will reach me, and we have to stay connected. Because I was talking to some friends in this group chat, and it's like, this is how it starts, right? I mean, it's like gaslighting on a national scale, and it's all of this crazy stuff about what they're doing, and like the way they're trying to normalize these awful, awful things, and like what Elon Musk did on national television. They're trying to normalize these things, and it's not normal. It's not normal, and it's not okay, and we need to stay sane by talking about it and talking to each other, and keeping each other, you know, don't lose focus. Remember who we are. This is, yeah, you know, so talk, communicate, organize, build community, double down on who you are, who your communities are. I never really paid attention to the unicorn, and there's a little bunny. I never paid attention to the fact there's a bunny. I knew there was a unicorn, but I didn't know there was a bunny. So I think that's the first big thing we can do, right? Lean into community, and I want to explore hand movements more. I've been watching also Patrick ASMR, who I really like. Uh-oh, I gotta check on this fire. I just got another alert. But so besides leaning into communities, I think the other thing that would be really important is just working on yourself. And I think that's always important, right? Work on your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. Those are the things I'm like really gonna dial into this year, you know, really making sure. I've just been going through a lot in my personal life, and I'm really gonna get back to basics this year about like physical and mental health, emotional health. But I think with everything going on, this is like, it's even more important than ever before, because we don't know what the next couple of years are gonna look like. And again, this isn't just Americans, you know, like this is gonna impact the whole world in one way or another. And so I think just preparing as much as possible. So we're in a good spot. Okay, let's do an affirmation, and then I'm gonna call it. Okay, you tell me when. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay, courage. Wow. This feels very fitting. Courage. No one is fearless. No one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts, then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Look, that's you. That's you. You are a courageous little mouse. So that can be the message that we walk away with. I am giving you courage. I'm taking the courage from this card. And I'm sending it to you. One more for good measure. There you go. So, whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you might be dealing with right now, I hope that extra little bit of courage helps you today. Okay. I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being you.